What's up, guys? Matt here for Matt's Movie Review. As you can tell by the title, not doing a movie review necessarily, but kind of, because I'm mostly just reviewing Stallone movies on the channel. But I thought it would be fun to do a vlog and maybe start doing some vlogs if I want to talk about other movies and different things that are in the news, Stallone's news, and things like that. So let's get into Stallone news. Bullet to the Head is finished. I believe it is in post-production and is going to come out sometime. I think it's May. I could be wrong, but I think it's May that it's going to be coming out. And then, of course, we have The Expendables Part 2 coming out in July or August. I think it's August. I just saw the first real official teaser trailer for Expendables 2, and it looks freaking amazing. I am so excited for that movie, I can't even tell you. But I made my own little fun fan-made teaser trailer for it just because I was excited and it was something I wanted to do. So check it out. So yeah, that's Stallone news. So let's get into the DVDs and Blu-rays that I purchased. Now, speaking about The Expendables 2, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Scott Adkins are going to be, are both in the movie. Well, Jean-Claude for sure. I looked at IMDb at Scott Adkins' name is in the credited cast. So I picked up a movie that came out this year in 2011 with Scott Adkins and Jean-Claude Van Damme called Assassination Games. This is on DVD. I looked for it on Blu-ray and they didn't have it. And to tell you the truth, it's fine on DVD because it's not all that great. You think with these two guys that there would be one hell of a fight and it would be one hell of a movie, but it's really just kind of a mediocre movie, and I didn't pay that much for it on DVD, so I'm kind of glad I just got the DVD of it. The amount of fight scenes, Scott Adkins had the majority of the cool fight scenes. The one fight scene that they had before they end up teaming up together, which I'm not ruining anything because it basically says that on the back. But the one fight scene that they do have lasts about 30 seconds long, and it's just mediocre. Van Damme just kind of walks through the movie kind of a guy with no soul almost. And we've seen that in a few different Van Damme movies recently. I mean, I liked him in Universal Soldier Regeneration because I think it was supposed the way he was supposed to be, but he acts that way now in all his movies, like just walking zombie. That's how he acts in this movie. You don't really care about the characters. There's not really any kind of conscience in it, and like I said, Scott Adkins and Van Damme just mediocre fight at best. So, not too good. If you are a die-hard action fan, a die-hard Jean-Claude and Scott Adkins fans, give it a try. Next, a movie that I used to have that I could not find, so I wanted to get it, was The Art of War with Wesley Snipes. I am an action junkie, as you know, if you like my channel, if you watch my channel. This was re-released here in 2011, is what this DVD says on it. I think it used to come in one of those little cardboard cases where you had to clip it and open it up. It was stupid. But, and again, I could not find this on Blu-ray. I don't know, I looked on Amazon where I got this, and it was not on Blu-ray. The Art of War has always been a fun movie for me. It's not just a straight-ahead action movie. There's a lot of drama in it. There's a lot of, it's more of a political thriller with some action. And there could have been a little bit more action in the middle of the movie to keep it going. It gets boring at times, but all in all, a pretty good performance by Wesley Snipes. This dude from the Chicago Sun-Times says a kinetic wall-to-wall action movie. I wouldn't pay a lot of attention to that. There's some action in it, but overall, it's more of like a thriller, an adventure movie with some action mixed in it. So, Art of War, good movie. Now, I took a chance on this next movie because I like The Art of War, and I got The Art of War 2, Betrayal with Wesley Snipes. Now, this is a direct-to-DVD movie. And it is starring Wesley Snipes, as you see there, the glare there. And I've always wanted to pick this movie up. It came out in 2008. Its predecessor came out in 2000. So he plays the same guy, Neil Shaw, and it's another political kind of a thriller. However, the pros and cons of this one versus this one is more production value, but lacks a little bit more action. This one, really, the production value is absolutely horrible. Where on the first one, it is very good. This one, you can just tell at times it's a direct-to-DVD. However, it's pretty good. It's at the top of the heap. And Wesley Snipes has a lot of fight scenes. At times, they're kind of close up and kind of, you know. But all in all, for a direct-to-DVD movie, very good. Much better than most, or any of Seagal's new ones, or most of Van Damme's new ones. This guy pretty much is at the top of the heap for direct-to-DVD stuff, and I found this highly entertaining. So, Act of War 2, if you are an action junkie and don't mind, you know, direct-to-DVD movies, this movie would be for you. It's a good sequel to the first one. Okay, that ends the DVD. We're going to move on to the Blu-ray portion now. Now, this is another direct-to-Blu-ray, and it is starring Cuba Gooding Jr. and Cole Hauser. Now, this is called The Hit List. Now, one thing you can look at right away by looking at this is you notice that Cuba Gooding Jr. is definitely wearing the same clothes that was in the Tom Cruise movie, Collateral. And this is loosely based on that movie, that same kind of a concept. Now, I saw the trailer for this movie, and it looked really good because I like Cuba Gooding Jr. He's a good actor, and Cole Hauser has always been very good. I remember him as a bad guy in the movie Too Fast, Too Furious. He was the bad guy in that movie. But this is surprisingly one of the better direct-to-DVD or direct-to-Blu-ray movies that I've ever seen. This is a highly underrated action movie. And if you liked Collateral, then you'll probably like this. Cuba Gooding Jr. puts in a really good performance. He is the bad guy, but he's a very sick and demented bad guy, but very cool. Cole Hauser does a very good job. The acting is pretty up to par in this movie. Some pretty good production value. It's not too terrible for direct-to-Blu-ray, but I recommend this. I think I bought it brand new for like $5.99, and I didn't pay any shipping on Amazon. So this was definitely the standout Blu-ray, standout movie that I've seen this year. Cuba Gooding Jr., whatever the hell happened to him? He's good enough to be in other movies, like in the theater, but whatever. Next is another action junkie movie called Hunt to Kill with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, this movie is also, you know, direct to DVD, direct to Blu-ray. It came out in 2010, and this was also a pretty solid movie. It looks really good on Blu-ray. It sounds really good. It's got DTS HD sound, or Dolby True HD sound on it, so it sounds good. It looks really good. The picture quality on this movie is awesome. The fight scenes are pretty good. Gary Daniels is in it. Eric Roberts is in it for about 5 minutes in the beginning. But he's in it. Stone Cold does a pretty good job. He goes after some guys that kidnapped his daughter, basically. That says it right on the back. But if you're an action junkie and you like Stone Cold, you like The Expendables, you'll like this movie, Hunt to Kill. Now we need to get into some other movies. This one recently released, Conan the Barbarian. This is the remake, the rebirth of Conan. Now I got this on Blu-ray. It's released also on Blu-ray 3D. I just got the plain old Blu-ray. I do not have a 3D TV as of yet. I have a 3D Blu-ray player, but I do not have a 3D TV. So I'm still stuck with the good old-fashioned Blu-rays. Now this movie looked really, really good. It sounded really good. I think it's a better than average flick. I think a lot of people dismissed it as not a very good movie, but I was entertained by it. I thought it was pretty good. A little tame at times. They throw in a lot of blood that kind of made it an R rating, but overall could have been a little bit more R rated maybe. The CGI is pretty up to par in it. There's a couple parts where it's meh. But overall, I found the film enjoyable, a good time waster. Let's get into an older one here that I have the first one. I always wanted the second one, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Now, I actually found this at my local grocery store, and it was $7.99. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to pick up Hellboy 2. This movie looks absolutely phenomenal on Blu-ray. And it sounds even better. It's got DTS HD sound. It is absolutely loud, clear as a bell, and just looks amazing. The Golden Army is awesome. One of my favorite comic book movies right here. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. I think I even like it better than the first movie. I'm not sure, but it's got tons and tons of special features and all kinds of good stuff. So this was another good find. Now this one I'm going to get a couple of raised eyebrows about. This is The Mummy, The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Now I had the first two on Blu-ray, so I had to get the third one. And again, this was in the same spot that I got Hellboy 2. It was $7.99. And now it does look really, really good, and it sounds amazing. It's a fun little adventure flick. It's nowhere near the first or even the second, but it is. I actually enjoy this movie as maybe like a guilty pleasure. I don't know. There's some of it that is pretty tame and kind of almost Disney feeling, but Jet Li is the Emperor, and I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it now. And then next I got Alien, the first Alien movie on Blu-ray, and this movie again. This is from 1979. This movie. And it cleans up extremely well. And it sounds really, really good as well, too. It includes the 1979 theatrical version and the 2003 director's cut. The director's cut's awesome. It's really awesome. It's got audio commentary, a whole bunch of different special features. But Alien, the first Alien, great movie. Followed by an even better movie, Aliens. I think Alien's a great movie, but I think Aliens is an absolute classic. And I watched this actually today. This includes the 86 and the 91 special edition. This movie looks even better than that movie. This movie at times looks like a brand new movie on Blu-ray. This movie looks phenomenal on Blu-ray, and it sounds awesome. So what a classic. Just what more do I have to say about Aliens? Great movie. I did not get Alien 3. It's out also single on Blu-ray. I realize that one's not up to par with the first two, although I may get it if it's really, really cheap. The next two are movies I already have on DVD, and I was going to get the 6-pack, but I didn't because I have the 6th movie of Rocky Balboa, and I didn't want to rebuy it because I already had that one. So I figured they would release them singly, and now they are starting to release them as singles. So I got Rocky. Now the picture quality looks pretty good. It sounds really good. For a movie that came out in 1976, it looks pretty good on Blu-ray. As clean as you're ever going to see Rocky, and what do I have to say? Sly's arguably best movie he's ever done. And of course, the other one, Rocky 2, also looks great. Maybe it looks a little bit better, maybe. The sound is good, the picture is good, great movie. Love Rocky 2. And so I got those two. And when 3, 4, and 5 come out individually, I will be buying those. Last but not least, we have the brand new movie, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, they just came out on Tuesday. I don't remember what I paid for it, but you get it in the first week. It's usually cheaper. This movie is absolutely phenomenal on Blu-ray. Sound and picture-wise, it's one of the better movies that I've ever seen on Blu-ray. It matches quality up there with probably, if you've ever seen King Kong on Blu-ray, that movie is made for Blu-ray. And Avatar, which is, of course, the best movie you will ever see on Blu-ray. But this movie is extremely, extremely good on Blu-ray. I heard a lot of negative things about it. I had never seen it before, but I wanted it. I knew I was going to like it. I watched reviews from people who hated it and who liked it. Sounded like a movie I would enjoy, and I would give this movie a solid 8. I liked Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I thought it was a good story. I felt emotionally attached to the character Caesar. I at times almost teared up. It was very well done, and some of the most shocking things, the scene in the movie where he speaks for the first time, where Caesar speaks, I thought was very powerful. It's just a good movie, and it sets up, hopefully they're going to be doing a trilogy of this, which I think they are, and kind of explains that, the human race is dying, and all that's going to be left are the apes, because they are not affected by it. So this movie, I recommend highly. I liked it. I did. So that is my update for DVDs and Blu-rays, and I gave you my Stallone news. Check out the new trailer for The Expendables if you haven't already. Probably most people that watch my channel have already. But I guess that's about it. I'll be doing maybe one of these a month. Just kind of updating on other movies that I've seen that I liked, short little reviews that I thought were good, and recommendations and things like that. So we'll see you guys real soon. Take it easy. I probably will not see you before Christmas time, so have a great Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see you.